Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Benjamin here at the Scentuar Fragrance Channel talking about some more beautiful fragrances. So what do I have here today? It's actually a new fragrance house that not everybody's familiar with, the House of Giesha. Now this is more of an indie fragrance house of sorts, an indie niche house, I guess you could say. They did send me some samples a long time ago, and I finally decided to test these fragrances and get the word out and share my personal opinion on these fragrances. It's been a long time. They probably have forgotten about me, or they're probably mad at me. Who knows? Maybe I shouldn't care, but I do want to do some justice. I've mentioned the Noir version, which is my favorite, a couple times, but let's jump into some of the other ones first. The first one is Aroma M. This is their aromatic citrus woody fragrance of sorts. Very well blended. I do think it has a little bit of almost an incense in the background. It's a little bit full bodied. It's not a resinous, deep, heavy fragrance, but it's got a little bit more going to it. The citruses here are really nice. Not the most maybe not the most punchy citruses, but they do have almost have like a slightly medicinal quality to the citrus that I actually really like. This brand and the House of Giesha uses aldehydes very well, very talented in using that, and they like to sneak in some aldehydes in a number of their fragrances. So if you do end up trying this house, do pay attention, and they might have some aldehyde sneak up on you in the fragrance. And if you don't know what an aldehyde is, again, it's more of a almost citrusy, sparkling type of note or accord in fragrances. It's very famous and probably most well known for being in Chanel number 5 and giving it a lot of its quality. And aldehydes can be yellow floral like, but they don't always have to be. So that's another fascinating snippet of knowledge. Hopefully I helped you understand. But anyways, getting back to the fragrance, this is timeless. This is easy to wear, very unisex. Very nice, but again, there is something a little bit incensey, maybe something a little bit Gaiac wood or sour in the background, but still worth checking out. Quite a nice fragrance. The next one I wanted to mention here was actually Rouge, guys, a femme fatale seductive fragrance. This is a beauty here. It's called Rouge. It has that red, almost Montal red tobacco-like quality to it, but without tobacco. It has that cherry quality to it, that resinous quality, and it's very seductive. It's not overtly sweet, but it's a little bit deep. It has some real quality. It has a spine. It has a heart to it. And it's just seductive, guys. Ladies and gents, I mean, guys can wear this one. Again, this brand's truly unisex. But ladies, if you're confident enough to pull off Rouge, you're going to be a femme fatale, especially in a red dress. Trust me, you're going to turn heads. And Rouge here, beautiful fragrance. I do think that the word needs to get out on this one, and there's not a lot of femme fatale fragrances, and I think that's an emotion or a vibe or a personality that a lot of ladies need to know about, if you know what I'm saying. So ladies, be seductive, be charming, and Rouge, it'll do it for you. So the next fragrance here from the house of none other than Giesha is my favorite. It's Noir. Had to mention it. This is a black amber fragrance. It's resinous. It reminds me of myrrh at times, and it also reminds me a tiny bit of patchouli. Not really a lot of patchouli here. It's mostly a black amber fragrance. Again, black amber is a synthetic note, or amber just is in general. It's kind of has a similar smell or quality to tree sap or tree amber. Maybe think of something more like maple syrup. And but here it's not overtly sweet. It's very seductive. It reminds me a little bit of honestly like Black Oud by Montal, but without the oud, and a little bit deeper and more natural and resinous. And I really like this one. This one also is a very seductive fragrance. Not the most playful, maybe not the most youthful fragrance, but I don't feel like it's old-fashioned or anything either. Very seductive fragrance, very different. If you're a big, bold personality, or somebody who's confident enough to pull off a brooding, seductive, kind of like almost a bad boy fragrance, but maybe a little bit laid back. Maybe he, smells like the bad boy after burning a bunch of incense, and maybe he's a little bit into, Buddhism or something. Really nice fragrance here. Really like it. Again, if you like dark fragrances, needs to be one on your radar. So the next fragrance here, guys, is none other than Green from the House of Giesha. This one here, probably going to appeal a little bit more to the gentleman. This one was probably my least favorite. It does have a lot more aldehydes to it. It's very fresh. It's more of a top note. It's a citrus, mostly of a fragrance, but it does have green elements and green aspects to it. The green here, to me, is again a secondary note. To me, the yellow aldehydes and the citrus here really runs with the fragrance, and the green is more in the background. So maybe that's something that would be really refreshing. maybe a maybe a green fragrance that the ladies can get behind, or maybe something that you could wear more in the summer if you really do like your green fragrances and you're a guy. Something that you could wear out maybe a little bit more in the higher heat. The performance is not really good on this one, but I can tell you with the other fragrances, Aroma M's performance is a little bit more about average. This one doesn't perform as well, but Rouge and Noir, outstanding performance, really long lasting, but they don't maybe project as well. But outstanding fragrances nonetheless. Really, really stunning, and I quite like this house. So, guys, I hope that I put this new fragrance on your radar. New fragrance house, new fragrances. Again, I'm going to be putting out in the future some overviews and talking about these houses, and maybe if you want me to, I can talk about the histories of the brands and where they started and where they came from. That's something, an idea that I've thought about doing for a long time. Showcasing the house and the history and everything that they got going on. So let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this house? Have you tried the fragrances? And would you like a whole brand overview with the history of the brand in the house? So I'll see you next time, everybody. Wear what you love, rock what you got, stay safe and beautiful out there. I'll catch you in the next video, and let me know, what's your hidden gem fragrance? What's your favorite fragrance that nobody knows about? And please share with me in the comment section below, because I want to smell good with you. And I know that you're already smelling good, but there's always something around the corner. I'll catch you next time, everybody. I hope that you love fragrance, and if you do, if you like this face, if you like what you saw today, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, share the video, and tell a friend. So I'll catch you next time, everybody. Peace out, and bye.